You know, in heavy-duty industrial, HVAC, and construction work, using standard run-of-the-mill tape is honestly just a massive liability. You don't need a quick fix. You need something engineered for absolute reliability and unyielding strength. So, welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into the ultimate professional-grade duct tape solutions for B2B applications. We're going to break down the tech specs, the materials science, and just how incredibly versatile this heavy-duty adhesive powerhouse really is. Whether your projects call for the standard 6200 series for general industrial use or the heavy-duty 6270 series for those absolutely brutal environments, we've got you covered. Let's step onto the job site and see what real professional performance looks like. Picture a demanding HVAC installation. When you're securing heavy galvanized steel ducts that are going to be hidden behind drywall or suspended up in ceilings for literally decades, a failed seal means massive energy loss. And worse, disastrous callback costs. There is absolutely zero room for error here. That is exactly why professional installers demand a tape that's easy to handle, one that tears cleanly right by hand but then bonds like iron the second it's applied. You just can't leave critical infrastructure to average consumer products, right? So how exactly does a simple roll of tape pull off this extreme level of heavy-duty performance?
Well, the secret isn't magic. It's just really advanced material science. What we're looking at is an engineered composite of 3 distinct layers, all working together perfectly. At the core, you have a heavy-duty cloth backing. Think of this as the structural skeleton. It provides absolute integrity, but still lets you get those straight, clean hand tears on the fly. Coated right onto that cloth is the core adhesive layer, which is driven by a high-quality natural rubber. Natural rubber is the premium choice because it gives you that aggressive, immediate grab on virtually any surface. And finally, the top layer is a standard class polyethylene or PE coating. This is basically the armor. It makes the entire tape completely waterproof and super resistant to environmental wear.
Okay, let's look at the concrete data for a second. Because these aren't just numbers on a page, they're your guarantee of performance out in the field. We're talking about a comprehensive product line here. The total thickness ranges from a highly capable 0.140 millimeters for the standard 6200 series, all the way up to a massive armor-like 0.270 millimeters for the heavy-duty 6270 series. And check out the extreme temperature resistance. Depending on the variant, this tape thrives anywhere from a freezing -20 degrees Celsius up to a blistering 80 degrees Celsius. Add in a remarkable tensile strength of 87.5 newtons per 25 millimeters, and you've got structural engineering that'll survive both freezing commercial freezers and sweltering boiler rooms. Let's pause on a number that's a real game changer for industrial applications: 70. For the heavy-duty 6070 series, this represents the 70 mesh density of the textile fibers woven right into the backing. This industrial-grade density gives you this incredibly tight, rugged weave. And why is that your competitive advantage? Because it's literally the muscle behind the tape. It completely resists stretching and fatigue under heavy mechanical loads, it stops unwanted tearing in its tracks, and it guarantees that when you apply tension to a critical joint, the tape holds that tension permanently. No giving out.
So if the mesh is the muscle, this next spec is absolutely the bite: 10 newtons per 25 millimeters. This aggressive peel adhesion specification guarantees that once our premium natural rubber adhesive makes contact, it bites down and stays permanently secure. You see, natural rubber is prized by professionals because of its supreme tack. That means you hardly need any pressure to form a maximum, unyielding bond. Whether you're working with smooth, polished metals or rougher, irregular masonry, 10 newtons of peel adhesion means you'll never have to lose sleep over your tape peeling off over time.
But hey, top-tier engineering shouldn't mean you have to compromise on how the final project looks. Visual integration is a big deal on professional job sites. That's exactly why this high-performance standard comes not just in the traditional gray, but also in a sleek professional black and a clean white finish. It lets demanding contractors and installers seamlessly match the tape to the specific vibe of the project. You can blend right into black HVAC ductwork in a modern exposed ceiling office, or use the white variant to keep things looking pristine and visually sterile in cleanroom insulation projects.
So where does this high-performance tape actually excel? Pretty much everywhere. It's the ultimate multi-tool for your inventory, giving you unmatched versatility so you don't have to lug around a dozen different specialized products. It is the absolute champion for sealing HVAC ducts with perfect airtight precision, for sure. But it goes way beyond that. It expertly secures polyethylene and rubber pipe and sheet insulation. Need to fix up some heavy-duty outdoor covers? It is the premium go-to for heavy tarpaulin or brander repair. And thanks to that aggressive adhesive and the waterproof armor we talked about, it's universally trusted across a huge array of automotive and heavy industrial applications. It's literally one roll designed for 100 distinct challenges.
Notice how smoothly the tape conforms to the really irregular, specialized shapes of curved ductwork joints. This flexibility is where that premium standard-class polyethylene coating truly shines. Because of that specialized PE coating, the tape creates an impenetrable, 100% waterproof barrier. Are you dealing with heavy condensation on freezing metal ducts? Not a problem at all. Working in superhuman environments, the tape just shrugs it off. This dynamic combo of a highly flexible cloth backing and a robust waterproof coating lets your team create a flawless, permanent seal that simply will not degrade, even under extreme environmental pressures.
Now, just a quick pro tip. To make sure you get peak performance and maximum ROI from every single roll in your inventory, proper storage is key. The high-quality natural rubber adhesive gives you a really robust and dependable 12-month shelf life. To maximize that longevity and preserve its aggressive tack, just make sure the rolls are stored vertically in a climate-controlled spot. You ideally want to aim for a room temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and around 50% relative humidity, and definitely keep it strictly away from direct sunlight. Stick to these professional storage conditions, and you guarantee your tape performs exactly to spec from day 1 all the way to day 365.
All right, when you're actually out there on the job site, prep is the difference between an adequate job and a permanent installation. To unlock that aggressive 10 newtons of peel adhesion, professional surface preparation is absolutely non-negotiable. Because this is a high-performance, pressure-sensitive tape, contamination is your worst enemy. Step 1, clean the surface thoroughly. Step 2, ensure the surface is completely 100% dry. And Step 3, eliminate all traces of grease, oil, dust, or dirt. When you apply this industrial natural rubber adhesive to a pure, properly prepped surface, you are creating a rock-solid bond that's built to last for the entire lifetime of the installation.
So, after breaking down the engineered composite layers, that heavy-duty 70 mesh structural density, and the massive adhesive grip, I want to leave you with one critical question. Is your current tape actually engineered to withstand minus 20 to 80 degrees Celsius without failing? Look, if you're relying on standard consumer tape for professional-grade industrial jobs, you're risking your time, your materials, and honestly, your reputation. It's time to stop settling for products that compromise your work. Upgrade to unyielding reliability. Upgrade to professional performance. Equip your team with the absolute best and secure your installations for good.